This year is a star-studded affair. You can be sure that there will be some of your returning favorites like the balloons, Snoopy,
Hedgehog,
Spongebob, Kermit, Spider-Man, but there are also a bunch of brand new ones and creations that will come down the parade route. Look at that! The parade's getting ready to start already. Look at that Sonic the Hedgehog with the Macy stars.
I love him. So she's really in the kitchen over there. Okay, here is one of my favorites. Check out those massive blue spikes, white gloves, and red shoes. He is stylish. Sonic the Hedgehog.
How about Sonic? You know, we're happy that Sonic is back. He comes back the first time since 1993. And it's all from the Sega game that was released in 1991. He's 50 feet tall, 65 feet long, and 37 feet wide.
But Kev,
he's massive. He feels like he's going to fly right on top of us here.
He really does. But Kev, you remember back in 1993, there was a heavy gust of wind, caused Sonic to go a little off course.
Things went a little sideways for Sonic.
Yeah, fortunately today is a beautiful day out, so he's having a very smooth ride in Times Square. Now, we want to wish him somewhat of a happy birthday, I guess. Not really. I mean, he turned 20 in June, almost legal age.
Sonic is almost legal.
Almost legal. He can stop at a bar along the way here.
Over 45 million copies of the game have been sold. And if you haven't played, have you played Sonic the Hedgehog?
No, I have not. I'm going to just go out in a line and say I have not played Sonic, but I think he's very cute.
Okay, well look. Okay, maybe you haven't played Sonic, but I bet you have watched Sesame Street.
Of course. Everybody has watched Sesame Street. Sailor Mickey, that is. He is one of the most beloved Walt Disney characters ever. Of course, Mickey Mouse. This time he's a sailor. He's taking his holiday voyage. You know, he's just having a little holiday travel here, but he's dressed very stylish for it. Mickey Mouse is a big part of the parade tradition. He has first appeared actually back in 1930 as a balloon, which Walt Disney designed himself. And now there he is, sailing in Times Square, just having a little fun day.
Doesn't it feel like he's going to run right into us, like he can reach out and touch it?
They're huge. It looks a lot bigger in person. It's amazing.
For the people at home who don't understand, it's like Mickey really is that close.
Wow.
Yes, Sailor Mickey is saluting. Maybe the sailors that we saw when we came in for break last time.
Well, look at his feet. His feet are huge. Unbelievable.
This is the best Thanksgiving for me because I get to be here in New York City, and then I'm flying to California, so I have my mom's cooking, so I'm very excited.
More than this guy, it is the Kool-Aid Man. I drank the Kool-Aid for sure growing up in Arkansas. In the South, I was like cherry Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid. I might have about 10 cavities because of it, but
I want to yell, hey, Kool-Aid!
I will respond to that.
Was there anything better than making a pitcher of Kool-Aid when you were a kid?
Not on a 100-degree hot summer day. No, it was the greatest refreshment in the afternoon. Now, he is waving to the crowd with a 6-foot-tall hand. I wonder if he brought enough Kool-Aid for the millions of people.
Here's the scary thing. Did you know Kool-Aid was invented in Hastings, Nebraska by a chemist named Edwin Perkins in 1927? Edwin had no idea the effect he would have on America by inventing Kool-Aid.
How do you know so much, Kevin?
It's a scary Kool-Aid fact that's going around in my head. It's all that mountain berry Kool-Aid I drank later with.
I really hope somebody is feeding you this information because otherwise I feel really uneducated.
Kool-Aid making circles, and it is so funny that watching this Kool-Aid because just a few moments ago, my cousin Steven, who I used to come to the parade with, he tweeted me and said, man, your seat is a lot better than ours used to be when we were kids. And I'm like, yeah, Steve, it is a lot better up here. And you see Kool-Aid going by.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have to take a moment of silence because look who is behind Mr. Kool-Aid, SpongeBob.
Oh, whoa. SpongeBob is massive.
This is his 7th appearance in the parade. SpongeBob has the distinction of being the first ever square balloon in the parade. He is dressed in his signature white shirt, striped tie, and of course brown square pants. SpongeBob stands 62 feet high. He is one big boy. Look at him. He looks happy. It takes a lot to make this guy sail today. Tons of handlers walking him down the street here in Times Square. This float is, of course, based on the popular Nickelodeon series SpongeBob, which I didn't really know this, was originally named Sponge Boy. But I guess Sponge Boy doesn't sound as cool.
Now that's a SpongeBob fact. That's a SpongeBob fact. That's amazing.
You know what? I had somebody feeding me that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
Let's keep it real.
Somebody was telling me what you said.
Yeah, you have on your antlers now. You switched out from your turkey hat to your antlers.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
And why?
He is my favorite, favorite, favorite. Returning to the parade once again, it is Snoopy. Clearly, he is a beagle with a mission.
And we want to remind everybody, if you get a chance, tweet us and let us know what you're doing on this Thanksgiving Day. Wherever you are in the country, send us a tweet and use the hashtag TDayCBS.
I wonder if Snoopy is a tweeter. Do you think he is? Do you think he tweets?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to find out if he uses Twitter. But join the conversation and hit us up. And look at Snoopy. He is sporting his classic Flying Ace getup, binoculars, red scarf, aviator hat, and goggles. And he is on a mission to fight his arch enemy, as we all know, the Red Baron.
If you were wondering what the Red Baron looks like, well, he was never actually drawn in any of the actual Peanuts comic strips, like any of the adult characters.
But look at that balloon. And look at the back of the balloon. And wow, look at that view.
So
people
cool.
High above Times Square getting shot at that.
You know, Snoopy made his first Macy's parade
you're giving
debut.
people notes, but Snoopy is about to bump into you.
I love it. I love it. But you know, he made his first Macy's Day.
And can you hear the folks down there are chanting Snoopy?
I'm trying to give you a
Okay,
fact.
go ahead. Give me a fact. Go ahead, give me a fact.
He made his big debut back in 1968, and there he goes right past us. I just love this balloons that have since become very associated with the Thanksgiving Day parade, because when you see Snoopy, you know the parade is really getting started. Snoopy has had many disguises over the years in this parade. He's been everything from an astronaut to an ice skater to a millennium party animal. But this year, he has aviator glasses on. He's ready to fly through Times Square.
That was awesome. 52 feet high, 25 feet wide, 49.5 feet long. I just can't get enough of that.
Unbelievable.
And then right behind Snoopy, of course, is Snoopy's doghouse with, look at Lucy, Charlie Brown, Linus. Wow.
All of Snoopy's pals taken over. We're really getting a great bird's-eye view of Snoopy's big Flying Ace. Snoopy is touring over New York, and that means that the doghouse has really become air traffic control.
There they go, right by us, right now.
Waving. Woodstock is the official in charge, of course, waiting on Snoopy for a safe landing. Quite a big pal. And who is there to watch Flying Ace? Snoopy's trip down the parade route. Of course, the Peanuts gang, Charlie Brown. There you see him again. Lucy, Linus, and Peppermint Patty. They are the cutest things. And they're just waving at all the millions of people that are lined the streets here. Look, they even have NYPD.
Hanging with the folks. And then right behind them, we have a little music.
Kevin, protecting all the citizens of New York. Is it true? Is it Spider-Man?
78 feet long, 37.8 feet wide, and 29 feet tall. He's filled with 11,800 cubic feet of helium. And
you know when people ask you if you could have any superhero power, what would it be? I think his would be pretty cool because his
what?
Well, you could, cast a web, spin around people,
Cast
go
your
up
web.
all these buildings. You know what I mean? Like throw those spider web strings from his wrists, just kind of project out, and you can just go up the Empire State Building, and I just think that'd be a whole lot of fun.
Spider-Man made his Macy's parade debut in 1987,
right.
and
he's
for kids,
in many
they love
forms,
it.
Obviously, in media, including several animated action television shows, syndicated newspaper comic strips, and of course, the film starring Tobey Maguire. And it's currently a big Broadway hit too. Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark.
Yep.
It is one of our favorites, though, of all time, coming down here. Our favorite green guy, that is Kermit the Frog. Did I do that right?
Kermit was introduced to the world, did you know, 55 years ago. He's one of the most famous Muppets. The Muppets movie just coming out.
Yeah, with Jason Segel, he's so talented.
Kermit's main love interest, Miss Piggy.
Piggy.
His girl, Miss Piggy. And maybe Miss Piggy is home getting ready for their big feast. What do Kermit and Miss Piggy eat for Thanksgiving?
Well, their options are very limited, I guess. Frog or ham is probably not on the main menu list. But he certainly looks like he's having a good time, and it's so great to see him here on this beautiful, glorious, sunny day here in New York City.
And you know what? Another great float, a Pokemon character. And trust me, if you have kids, you have Pokemon cards in your house. And there's Pikachu.
You know all the characters.
David, how cool to be this close to Pikachu?
It's unbelievable. I mean, I've only seen it,
Look at him.
on television, so now to be here, it's really incredible.
To be this close to Pikachu.
Are Pikachu's cheeks lighting up?
Yeah, Pikachu's cheeks are lighting up. Pikachu stands 53 feet high, 36 feet wide, 40 feet long, 15,000 cubic feet of helium.
This truly is an electrifying balloon. An electrifying, do you get it? Electrifying?
I got that. By the way, David, I gotta say this. You know, I'm bringing 7 people to dinner tonight. I mean, Christina was a little surprised, but I'm bringing 7 folks to
I'm
dinner.
already not talking to you and disinviting you because you told me 4.
No, I told you
Thanksgiving
7.
always happens like that. People always drop by. There's always more people than expected, but
So,
it always works out.
you got us, right, David? You got us.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
I need to stop at McDonald's on the way. You feeling doughy, Kevin?
I am. The Pillsbury Doughboy taking over the streets, and he is filled with 12,280 cubic feet of helium. The Pillsbury Doughboy created in 1965 in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Wow. And his proper name is Pumpkin Fresh, the Pillsbury Doughboy. Many believe him to be the inspiration for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
He is now 46 years old, by the way. He has starred in over 600 commercials for over 50 different Pillsbury products. We both arrived at the same time,
Yeah,
right about the same
really
time.
cool, too. The original voice for the Doughboy was provided by Paul Frees, who also did the voice of Boris and Rocky and Bullwinkle. I didn't realize that was the same voice. That's cool.
No, I was totally confused about that.
And I feel like, you know, last night I was up till midnight cooking. We had to wake up at 5 o'clock to be doing this, so I feel like what we're looking at, the Energizer Bunny right now, because I
You
don't
are
know
the Energizer Bunny. And the Energizer Bunny going right past us at the Hard Rock Cafe here in Times Square.
It's everyone's favorite pink bunny returning to the parade, proud, confident, standing at, what, 38 feet tall or something like that?
38 feet tall.
21 feet wide. That is one big bunny. You have to love the bunny. He's very cool. Hip sunglasses and blue flip-flops, styling, which, by the way, are 45 feet size flip-flops. Try to say that 5 times. 45 feet size.
I was like, can you get that out?
Flip-flops. That's like Michael Jordan style. This guy has a lot of traveling to do between now and Christmas.
It is Santa.
Santa Claus.
And this float is truly spectacular. It's huge, too, measuring 60 feet long, 22 feet wide, 3.5 stories tall. I don't know how in the world Mr. and Mrs. Claus got up there, but they're up there to
I
set.
mean, Santa's looking really good. He must be drinking the right water. He never ages.
He never ages, and somehow he gets through a lot of chimneys.
He really does. And there is a giant ice sculpture of a walrus and a polar bear, 2 North Pole favorites.
I do think he has a
No
new
chance
trainer.
of them melting today. Don't pull enough out. He does have a trainer?
He has a new trainer up there, and they've been working out.
Is he on the Atkins diet as well?
Yeah, little yoga, Pilates, and Santa looks great.
Juice cleanse, and he's good to go for
Well, he
Christmas
does.
Day.
He has to do that, yeah, beforehand.
Well, thank you so much, Laura Bell, for spending the day with us. I know you're headed right back where? To Nashville, right?
No, I'm flying to Kentucky.